Hey there, I'm Marcus. I'm 33 years old, and in a way, I got a chance to travel back in time. Now, I'm not saying I cruise in a DeLorean or anything, but it's kind of a fun story if you hang around. But first, go ahead and like and subscribe for more hidden wisdom stories. Okay, so I'm that guy you probably don't pay much attention to because I tend to blend into the background. I'm a family man and a project manager at an IT firm you've probably never heard of. And even though my job can be a bore, it puts food on the table, which helps me support my family, which means everything to me. Patricia's the best wife I could hope for. Tara is my special princess. And Jason's my little tough guy. And they were all I could think about the day they gave me the axe at work one day. After slaving away at the firm for 12 solid years, they blamed it on cutbacks, like it was just a shrug of the shoulder. Boy, I tell you, some days you're the pigeon, and other days you're the statue. I didn't know how to face my family. There was no way we would be able to cover the mortgage, so we'd have to move into an apartment. I thought everybody would be disappointed, but they just hugged me tight. The apartment felt cramped, but Patricia told me it was cozy. And we survived. I hit the pavement for a new job. But one day, I got distracted rummaging through the storage closet, and I found a box of old childhood things. They were old toys and my high school yearbook. But something else caught my eye. It was a letter to myself, from myself. On the front, in my 6th grade chicken scratch, were the words, "Do not open until 2020. Once I saw it, I flashed right back to 6th grade. I remember my old teacher, Mr. Pogue, saying, "Now, hey there, kids. We're going to write a letter to our future selves." That assignment was pretty fun. I remembered old man Pogue telling us to share our thoughts and to write about what we'd hoped to be when we were older. That kind of thing. I cracked myself up when I read it. "Dear old man Marcus," I wrote. "Are you like 200 years old now? I bet you are so old you don't even remember being a baby or what a baby is. I'll be let down if you're not the president or maybe a magician. And you better have a chicken nugget farm so you can eat chicken nuggets all day long. I'm going to make myself disappear now. Ha ha ha, I bet you can't find me." Signed, The Real Marcus. When I showed the letter to Tara, she said she wished she knew me when I was a kid. I got to thinking about my life and how I changed over the years. All I wanted to be was a magician. I wanted my world to be exciting, dazzling. But somewhere along the line, I guess I forgot. I dug out my old magic stuff and started goofing around. I felt a little guilty wasting time when I should be on the job hunt, but my favorite was a card trick where I could guess without fail what card someone picked. I showed Tara, and she thought it was so cool. She wanted to learn, but I told her a good magician never reveals his secret. And that's when Tara first tried to convince me to be a professional magician. I tried to have a practical talk with her about money, but Tara said I was probably afraid I couldn't do it and called me a chicken. What do you say to that? I started spending a few hours a day working on a routine and practicing more and more. Tara would set up our living room like it was a theater and made me perform for the family on Saturday nights, and we started a new family tradition. And then Tara said she wanted to be my assistant, and we started to work on one of those illusions where you saw somebody in half. We had such a blast working together, and I felt like I was actually getting to know my daughter. And then Tara announced she was going to be my manager. She found me my first magic gig, working with her friend's little brother's birthday party. I was having fun with Tara, but I got a job offer from a top IT firm, and the pay was going to be more than my last job. I felt this great relief off my shoulders. But when I told the family we'd be moving into a new house soon, they didn't seem too excited. In fact, Tara seemed pretty upset. She said that she couldn't believe that I wasn't going to be a magician anymore. I explained to her that I had to work, but Tara said she liked me better when I was unemployed. She said that I was actually happy when I was performing magic. I was going to argue, but how could I? Tara was right. I had been trading my time for money, and all in the name of family. But my family preferred my time with them in our cozy apartment. Well, that's the story of how I went from IT manager to magician. Sure, the money's not as good, but I learned the most valuable lesson of all. When it comes to the people you love, spend twice the time and half the money. You know, it sounds scary with all the pressures that come from being an adult. But when you're giving your time, you're giving your life. And what's more valuable than that? Who do you spend your time with? Tell us about them in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden wisdom stories. Remember, when you share our stories, you're sharing wisdom.